weekend, everyone. It's me, your girl again, BC, on your screen. I'm happy to be here, super excited, and I'm really grateful to all of those who are taking our time to watch all my episodes and who had believed in this vision. I say a big thank you to you, for all of you that are subscribed, for those of you that have liked, commented, shared. Thank you, God bless you. And if you have not done that, please do well to click on the subscribe button, do well to share. It's a way of showing love to this particular vision. The topic we discussed last week, I hope you tried to put it to test. How was it? I'm still waiting for some of your comments, down below that particular episode. Without no further ado, as you all know, this show is majorly about realities of life. We looking at every situations of life from the realistic angle. And I do not want you to forget as well that this show is majorly based on my researches, my experiences, and also my opinion. So you have the right to agree or disagree, to comment, show your observation. They are all welcome. So let's go ahead. Have you ever thought about something? That 50% of battles or disagreements or issues that we have with people in life usually come from people that are related to us, blood-wise, blood relations. You find a lot of people saying, oh, I don't want my family to know about this. I'm no longer in talking terms with my siblings. Oh, I don't want them to know what I'm about to carry out. Oh, I'm just living my life. I'm just connected to just my nuclear family. Have you ever thought of what the cause is? So that takes us to the topic of today, which is sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry. We are going to be touching the meaning of sibling rivalry, the causes, the effect, how do we manage it. It is so pathetic, and I would like to shock you that 80% of sibling rivalry is usually caused by we parents. Yes. Some of you are saying how. Don't worry, calm down. I will take you through it. You will see how you have caused it. Oftentimes, we parents are the ones that has one way or the other caused sibling rivalry between or amongst our children, depending on how many children we have. So let's go to the definition. I made a research. According to Wikipedia, sibling rivalry is a type of competition or animosity amongst siblings. It's a type of competition or animosity amongst siblings. That's what Wikipedia said. Longman Dictionary. Sorry, I don't want to take you to a class, but there's a need for us to, have a better understanding. So trust me, I'm going to make it as layman as possible. But let's check this definition. This one said, interestingly, sibling rivalry is the competition between brothers and sisters for their parents' attention or love. Interesting, right? Now you are beginning to, reckon with me, right? Okay, let's take it further. So invariably, we can say that sibling rivalry is the jealousy or competition between siblings, especially for their parents' love. We find out that sibling rivalry starts from childhood between siblings, even right from the moment the second child is born. There's high tendencies that we begin to experience sibling rivalry between our children or amongst our children. Okay. Now, examples of sibling rivalry in kids. So I need to give you these examples as children so that as parents, sorry, so that you can begin to pay attention. You can begin to observe. Although some scholars said that sibling rivalry is positive, as in it has its own benefits, but I am looking at it from the negativity angle, because oftentimes than none, out of 100 sibling rivalry that you see that happens, 80% of them are devastating. Some usually cause depression in one of the child involved. So it can be devastating, it can be destructive, it can cause chaos, it can lead to death of one person. That's why you see sometimes brother killing sister, sister killing brother, brother killing brother, his fellow brother or his own blood brother. It's that bad. It's that bad. It's something that occurs in a family, and we are going to be looking through it. So check out, if you have children more than one, these are the likely examples of rivalry that you will see between them or among them. One, you can see a 3-year-old son, maybe he had a fight, or he mistakenly sat on a 2-year-old, and then before you know it, or he's beginning to hurt his younger sister. A small boy, maybe like 3-year-old boy, you will see him always hurting his younger sister or younger brother, who is just 2 months. When you ask him, he will say, I just don't like him. I don't want to have a sibling. He will tell you, no, I don't want to have a sibling, because he or she is beginning to feel like his love, the love that he's sharing alone, is being shared with other child. So you will see it can likely start to occur. You must pay attention and start to look for ways to ensure that sibling rivalry is not being established. Sometimes you can see 2 children or 3 children playing together in a room, and all of a sudden you start hearing noise. Before you know it, they are fighting. Before you know it, they are not talking to each other. They are saying, I don't want him to touch this or that. Those are the examples that might likely occur. Other example might include, a sibling trying to talk to the other one in a very unruly manner, engaging in verbal or physical fighting. They can begin to call themselves names. You're an idiot, your head is big, you are stupid, all sorts of names that they might have come across or they are aware as insultive. They can begin to use it on each other. They can be tackling or backering. There can be consistent attention, consistent competition for parental attention. Sometimes you see the older one fighting that you should carry him while you are carrying the younger one. Those are the genesis. Those are the beginning of sibling rivalry, and if they are not managed, they can cause a lot of havoc and damage in a family. You can also see signs like them. You can see the sense of them envious of themselves, trying to envy the other one. One is saying, my shoe is not as fine as the other person's shoe. A lot of examples you can see in kids, which will show you signs that sibling rivalry is beginning to, germinate as a parent. So please, let's do well to observe all of this. Next week, we are going to be talking on how do you spot sibling rivalry in adults. This is going to be for parents who have grown up children. How do you spot that? Today we've been able to talk about, we've been able to define what sibling rivalry is. We've also been able to check out the examples that you can discover in your children to know if they are beginning to have sibling rivalry. Like I said, this topic is a very big one, but we are going to be taking it one step after the other. Try to observe your children and see if you are beginning to see these signs. Then come next week, let's discuss, the causes, the effects, and probably we might also touch the solution of sibling rivalry. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did when I was collating this topic. It has also benefited me, and the part where I need to also put it into try to correct a couple of things as a parent, I've also held on to it. I'm going to ensure to also feed you with as much information on this topic as possible. Do well to be patient enough to listen to each of the episodes as they roll by. Thank you very much as I come your way next week. Bye.